All right, race fans, here we go. We're here tonight, man. It's all going to be a good one here. Actually, tonight for the Cyberr Thunder Racing League. There we go. Cyberr Thunder Racing League here tonight. Well, folks, we got qualifying underway. I'll step away, man, and do the regular national anthem here. We'll be right back here in a few.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, we're back here, folks, and we're qualifying underway. And right now, Cody Heinzman up front. Boy, I tell you, it's a good one. Last week, the man came from out of nowhere, winning it. Awesome run for him there. See what we got. Hudson right there, too. Stay tuned. Be a good night here, Cyberr Thunder. Pocono, tricky triangle. Good one. Hear who your favorite drivers are out there tonight. Pocono's going to be it's a tricky triangle style track, 3 turns here, so yeah. All right, folks, qualifying's closed. Let's get into the grid in order here. Look at it. Out front, Cody Heinzman, he does it tonight. Trying to put it in victory lane. Joe Hudson's there with him. Gary Bowman starting up in third. Greg Mitchell right there in the fourth. We got Corey Sherman starting for fifth. Ed Jurgen up in sixth. Bill Van Veek, he'll be up there in the seventh. Eric Anderson starting eighth. Lee Campbell there in ninth. We got Chris Rose. He's in the 10th place there. Andrew Cardwell 11th. Tanner Marr starting in the 12th. Man, right there, man, starting in 13th. We got Mike Stiverson. Cody Gibson up in 14th. Brian Dorsey in 15th. Rick Thompson in 16th. Larry Bell 17th. Andy Cork 18th. 19th, we've got Jackie Brennan. 20th, Leroy Cobb. 21st, Matthew Simple. 22nd, Tom Ricker. Had a good finish last week. Oh, he got caught up in a little bit, but it still had a good finish. All fine, ain't the best tonight. But got that Amanda Sherman there, 23rd. Andrew Opay, what's that right? 24th. Logan Spencer there in 25th. Doug Lockrow, 26th. Jason Dismore, he's there in the 28th. Then we got Casey Thomas in 29th and Dave Gainford 30th. Good field here tonight, man. Not a big one. Yes, Joe Hudson. He's back there in his normal machine. Sporting it tonight. Should be good when you got, you know, they call it the tricky triangle for a reason. 3 triangles around here, 3 turns, three turns. All right, let's get back here and get going. Racing wise here tonight. It's going to be a good one. Sorry about the dogs in the background there, folks. Man, my dogs, they think that they got to get excited too about the race. Why not? Little puppies. Pace cars in, green flags, butterfly. Cyberr Thunder Racing League here tonight. Got to give a good shout out there, man, to Don Price for sponsoring us here tonight. Appreciate it, Don. Pocono Raceway. We are looking for lap 22 and lap 50. Going to be our stages. But right now, it's a good door-to-door race. Inside between each other. Out of racing, Cody Heinzman, he takes it out front for the moment. And you see right there behind. The battle's on behind him. Heinzman falls back. Hudson takes up the top spot right now. Mitchell looking strong. You got Bowman there with him too. Then you got Ed Jurgen. Eric Anderson run so far. You know, it's going to be kind of a one-style groove track. I feel it Van's back out here, too. We missed the Kool-Aid Man. Ooh, yeah. Let us hear who you out there rooting for. I know Kathy's out there watching, and actually Tom asked me to start it up just a little early. Watch it out. I know you might not be able to comment tonight. I know you're watching from the living room. On the big screen of the TV. Hey, nothing wrong with that. So we hope you enjoy. Sherman right now hanging on to 8th. You can get a little bit wiggly at this track too. That's another thing. You got to be kind of patient here. Tell you what this big track looks like, by the way. Here, look at this. That is it right there. Nutshell. That is the trick. Where the grandstand is, that's a long pond straightaway. Head off into turn 1. Then tunnel turn. Back turn 3. Give you a kind of view of what this track looks like. Right now, Cody Gibson found himself in a hole he's trying to dig himself out of right now. He's back in 10th. Rick Thompson there along with him. At the backside, Andrew Codwell. Tanner Marr back out here too. Tanner the last couple of weeks, man. So they'll on his end. Give a little update back here on Tom Rickard. Know he had a pretty good run going last week, man. Got caught up in a little bit. It's just racing. Right now he's back there messing around with the Texas Roadhouse guy. Van Drew Pop. That's for 23rd, 24th place spot. Terry Bell had a pretty good run last week too. He's up here in 18th place. Everybody's just been kind of, patient. It's going to be one of these single file races where you're going to see guys be single file for a little bit, and then you're going to see this right here. Just going right on by, kind of make a pass. See right here in front of me. See all 5 of these nose to tail right now. Okay, they're all just riding in a line. Well, they are. Then one guy makes a little bit of a slip, and then boom, the guy behind him says, I'm gonna. Momentum plays a huge factor coming out of turn 3. You're not seeing it yet. More so probably on the starts of green flags, but they can go 5 wide on that straightaway. What's up, Dean? Maddie. Oh yeah. Oh, hey, the simple crowd got to be out there. Matthew in a little hole right now. He's got a little work to do. He's back there in 19th place spot. Better hold off on the coolers right now and maybe follow Larry Bell, see if those 2K come to the front. Hear how everything sounds out there to you, how everything's looking. Appreciate everybody out there tuning in, man, as always. It's a good one tonight. Likes and shares too. I know the league definitely appreciate it. Right now, everybody just being patient. Joe Hudson out front got a pretty good lead. Half second, but Cody Heinzman, you just can't sleep on him. I mean, the guy last week, he looked like he was going to have a disaster of a race. Spun early race. I think his race was just going to be over. Kept fighting, got back up front and won the thing. You want to talk about a bounce back. Wow. And Greg Mitchell right there too. And then Greg Mitchell dominated most of the race and had problems. Like, you got to be kidding. You look right now, Greg Mitchell. He's right there in the 3rd place. Right now, Joe Hudson, he's holding strong. Got a slew of machines here. One of these guys makes a little bobble mistake. Got Ed Jurgen there, Anderson, Pete, Holman, Herman, Gibson. You see the slip right now. Sherman. Flying high here. Hank Pocono. I appreciate Tom out there, man, as always. Tom League here. Cyberr Thunder. Tuesday Racing League, man. You know, been a good one since we came on board. Appreciate all the fans out there. Racing's been excited. Right here, you see Eric Anderson. Ed Yerger going to duke it out door to door. Got Van Veek right behind him. He slips it right on in. Corey Sherman, he got a new paint job. New paint job looks like. That's a lot of skulls. Yankee Golf. Legalize. Mulligan. Okay. I don't know what legalized mulligans means. Dog in the background getting excited over it. He said he heard skulls. He thought he was talking about bones. Cody Gibson. Now, yes, we are live, folks. We're not in the studio. Unless you want to see my living room to studio. Right now, this is probably the biggest battles going on the track. Boom, boy, you saw a truck. That was Andrew Codwell. Popped that thing pretty good. Easy to do here on this track. Real easy. Battle in front of me with Stiberson, Thompson and company. Knocked down in the straight. Turn one. Got along here with some of these guys because turn one, you used to shift in this turn, but it all depends on how the setup is. This is a fixed setup, so if it's, you know, it all depends. If you put, let's say, your own setup, you might actually do shifting, but normally they don't on the fixed setup. I'm just riding around. I'm going to see what they do down here in this Long Pond Straight. You see Stiverson's coming around. Mike Campbell going to fall back right behind him. Door to door. You see it in the mirror. Now he falls right in the... And... now, that look like they're shifting. Okay. Not to say that probably nobody is. There might be somebody out there. Right now, those guys aren't. Meanwhile, Joe Hudson, 2.5 second, 0.15 second lead. Cody Heinzman, Greg Mitchell. And, you know, it is kind of the follow the leader style race. I mean, this place, you know, is just, you know, single file bound. Not a lot you can do. The guy in front of you does make Gary Bowman looks like he's got his game genie back out here this week. That's good. Oh, back here there's a big battle going on. Campbell's looking on the inside, trying to take it away from Stiverson. Stiverson is trying to hold on, but he is stuck. Like Rose in front of him. Yeah, Jurgen right there going to kind of go around Bowman. Saw some trucks back there hitting the wall. That's turn one. Coming off turn one, you can slide. Actually, I was turning. Slide coming off, hitting the wall pretty hard. Here's what I was talking about, where you lose a lot of momentum. If you don't have it right, a ton of momentum here on this track. And then the next thing you know, boom. Oh, a little contact right there at the 20. Trying to send old Rose around. There's turn one where you get up into the wall. Battle back here, 13th place spot. Rose, Stipperson beating each other to death. Rose right now is going to hang on to a spot. Campbell's going to get it. Codwell's right behind him. Stipperson, man, is going to fall back to 14th. This is a good battle. You see Simple right back there trying to move up. He's up 5 spots in the 16th place. And Tanner, man, falling off just a little bit, but still trying to hold on. 17th. Leroy Cobb. 21st. Tom right there in front of him in 20th. In his die-hard machine here tonight, looking like he's going to try to take over Jackie Brannon. Him and them's going to go door to door. Got to be careful coming out of that turn, though. Do not want to hit it. Hello, Amanda. In a normal 88 machine. She loves that, man. Mountain Dew amp machine. About 25th right now. Matthew Simple's caught up to this pack here with Brian Dorsey and Mike Stipperson. We were watching this pack a minute ago. On board with him here just a little bit. Now remember, we're looking for lap number 22. What we're looking for, lap 22, folks. That's going to be our lap. First stage here tonight. Right now, we're already at lap 16. Been a good one. Simple, the man right there in 16th spot, but it's this man out front. Man, look at him. Got a big one. Big lead. Joe Hudson. 2.1 second over Cody Heinzman. So maybe the Fenneman products is going to work out for him tonight. Better hush, but I'm just saying. Hopefully he won't need none. First pit stop, Eric Anderson. Come in early. Heinzman right now, you know, I just got a feeling Heinzman's just in cruise control mode. Him and Greg. I don't know. Maybe. Mitchell right there too. He's falling in the tire tracks of Heinzman. Jurgen's a little bit further back, so the top three's been able to break away from the fourth place man here, Jurgen. And Bowman, you got Corey Sherman. Everybody's being patient right now. You know, you look at the lap times and you see why, because, I mean, everybody's 56. You know, the top three, 24, 26, 32. I mean, that's close. Hey, you see right here, Sherman looking on the inside. I want to give that door open to Bowman, though. Bowman will say, look, I'll sneak right on in there and take it from you. I'll bop you. Last lap, never lift. Well, what Bowman's going to be like, I got a cheat code. You don't lift, I'll send you into the rafters, to the moon. Turn 2, you can see the tunnel turn right there to head off into turn number 3. Now, this is probably one of the uniquest style tracks that we have on a NASCAR style circuit because there's only 3 turns to it. I'll get it out in a minute. English is hard, folks. Talking is hard. But with that said, each turn is different. So if you were actually doing a setup for this track, you might be able to get turn 2 and 3 maybe close, or maybe 1 and 2. You're not going to get all 3, so you're just going to have to get this truck as stable as you possibly can. I would try to get maybe turn 2 or 3 as my best turns. But those are going to have to be your passing turns. And now you see Sherman up to 4th. Durgan falls back into the 5th place spot. Bowman right there in 6th. Cody Gibson. Fiery Cheeto Man. Oh, and the leader's on pit road. So they're coming in early. Right before the stage. And I gotta say, that puts Heinzman out front. I think he's pretty much just going to say, you know what, I'm going to stay to the stage. I think they can go to lap 22. I think they can make it. What do y'all think? I don't think he's saving anything. We'll see. We'll ride with the leader. Looks smooth going around the track right now. Oh, he is saving. Okay, never mind. Touched it. Turned it off, really. So Cody's going the distance. He is going to try to push this thing to lap 22 to the stage. Clutched it again right there. If he's clutching, I got a feeling Greg Mitchell's doing the same. Nah, he would have ran up on the back end of Cody. I think these two right here are saving. Turn 2, not so much. Turn 3, probably. Coming up here, and I have another lap to go. Stage 1 will be in the books. Cody's looking like he wants it. See Greg right there. He probably letting out just a little bit so he don't run over Cody. He's not clutching, but he has the advantage of just riding behind Cody. Letting the draft pull him a little bit. Doesn't have to use a lot of that. You can see here comes behind him. If he does right here what he does. Let him go. Okay. So we know the game plan here. Yeah, you can see Greg. He's using the draft. Cody's staying out. But we know Joe Hudson went 19 laps, probably without saving. Cody has been out here saving. Does Mitchell think about maybe taking that spot away? No, not going. Gotta wait till the 10th place machine comes across the line. Tenth place machine comes across the line. Caution flies, and that is stage 1 in the books. The Heinzman actually was right there, or Matthew Simple in 10th, but Cody Heinzman will take stage 1, folks. Fuel saving mode. Good one. We'll be right back here in a few. It's been a good one here tonight. Cyberr Thunder Racing League. Hope everybody's enjoying it. Soon.
Hi, I'm Blaine Smith, the Executive Director of Team Red, White, and Blue, and I wanted to take a minute just to welcome you on board and let you know that we're proud to have you as a new member of our team. This short video is a way for us to give you an idea of what you can expect from your experience at Team Red, White, and Blue, and also what we expect from you in return. Something that's really, really important to the fabric of our organization is our Eagle ethos. It's just 6 words, but they mean a lot to us, and they guide us in all we do. Those 6 words: passion, positivity, people, commitment, camaraderie, and community are more than just organizational values. They're what we're all about and what we strive to work for in all of our programs and in every single one of our interactions. The next thing I want you to know is that we are an inclusive organization by design. We're open to veterans of all eras, of all ages, branches of service, combat experience, as well as active duty service members, their families, their friends, and just supportive members of the community that come out and take part in our mission. Every single person is important to what we do. All are welcome, and we look forward to seeing you all out there.
And then if you want to, just a little bit about how the foundation helped you.
You know, I was in a pretty serious deal, as most people know about. It's a pretty tough deal, very traumatic for my family. A lot of stuff that we went through that people would never understand. Without the assistance from the Steve King Foundation and several other donors as well, we could have come out of that thing in financial ruin. But it just takes a lot out of your family just to go through rehabilitation, all the medical bills. There's so many hidden expenses and stuff that you would never know about until you actually get involved in something like that. And even if you help somebody out with 500 or 1,000 or 100, whatever it is, it means a ton to the person, just to be able to live and to get through these things. It takes an ungodly amount of money, time, effort, patience, with the families, the doctors, to be able to get through a traumatic experience. And, with the Steve King Foundation, that makes everything a lot better.
There's an immeasurable bond that forms when you join the service. You'll do anything to protect and defend those at your side, and pushing the limits of your well-being is all just part of the job. But when this shared experience ends, it's easy to carry that mission-first mindset with you and neglect your own health and mental fitness. Team Red, White, and Blue understands these challenges and knows that together we can show veterans that their best days are ahead by providing opportunities to build healthier lifestyles right where they live and work. Through races, service projects, workouts, and a cutting-edge mobile app, our members develop a sense of camaraderie and mutual support. With a growing force of over 200,000 strong, we invite all veterans, families, and non-military supporters to start putting their well-being first. Team Red, White, and Blue is forging America's leading health and wellness community. Will you join the team?
All right, we're back here, folks. What happened on this one? Lights. Okay, lights on the pace car. Cody goes back on pit road for some reason. Cody Heinzman. Yeah, maybe I'm looking at it wrong now. I think Cody's looking to take this to the next stage. Okay. See what happens. Back green. All right, Joe Hudson back out front. We'll see. Lights off on the pace car. Pace car's in. Going back green here tonight. Pocono style. Everybody gets into turn one clean. Hudson gets out front in front of them, though. Everybody gets right there. You see Joe Hudson out front. Meanwhile, right behind him, Eric Anderson. See Greg Mitchell too. Cody coming in and just filling up a little bit on that fuel. I think fuel strategy here tonight might be something that he's going to have to look at too. Eric right there behind him. You see Mitchell, Cody Gibson and company. Everybody kind of single file. You got to go right around about the 7th place spot. You got side-by-side racing going on. That's Lee Campbell, Dorsey, Odwell. Campbell trying to see if he can't get that spot. And that's it. Let's see who the big movers are. Logan Spencer up 14. Dave Gainforth up 16. Cody Gibson up 10. Jackie Brunnan up 10. Those are big movers right now. I mean, Heinzman, I think he's going more for pit strategy style right now. Tom right back there in the back with him too. Oh, crash! It caught Matthew Simple, yellow flag out. Corey Sherman involved too. Are you kidding? Go back and watch one more time, see what happened here. Right there in front of us. Sherman's right there in front of them. What happened to Sherman here? Right 3 wide. They went 3 wide and then, yeah. Oh. Ouch. Got a little happy. Caution. Old saying, caution breeds cautions. Looking good out here. Stage night, Cody Heinzman took the first stage. Joe Hudson under. Caution right now. Pit stops, okay. You know, and this right here actually might benefit Hudson. Heinzman and Tom Ricker stay out, but who goes at the back? All right, we're getting set to go back green. Cody Heinzman takes back over the top spot. Remember, he pitted at lap 25. Came back in a couple times before that caution. Tom Ricker did the same thing. Got Greg Mitchell back here. About an outstanding pit stop. Well, he only took fuel. Hudson took tires. So that's a lot of different strategies here. Figure out what's going to work, what's not. We'll see if Cody Hines hang on. Ricker there along with it with Mitchell. All right, Heinzman's there with it with Ricker. Lights off on the pace car. Here we go. I got a feeling right now from what I've been seeing, it seems like a track position style race. Not so much tire wear or tires, but we'll see. There's not much difference in the tires here between 25 and 29 laps, though. I think we need to see about 10, 15, maybe 20 laps different. We'll see if it plays off in Joe Hudson's favor. He's back there in ninth. Pace car's about to duck in, going back green. Pocono style. Rookie triangle here tonight. Cyberr Thunder. Appreciate our sponsor man out there, Don Price. Again. Green flag. Heinzman gets a good jump on the field, but remember, he's not been out front most of the night. Here comes Hudson, though. He's out taking a 3 wide turn 1. I don't care. Because he figures he's got to get as many as he can right off, because, again, I just feel like this is more of a track position oriented track, but I could be wrong. We'll see. I mean, maybe those 5 lap difference, 4 lap difference tires make a huge difference here. Time will tell. Meanwhile, Tom Ricker up front. Look out. Kathy, don't get too excited. He's battling with Cody right now. Oh, trucks around Corey Sherman again in the wall. Wow. Sure what happened here. We'll see. Three wide. Oh, that 79 just got into him. Man, Tom right now, or Corey just cannot get a break. Wow. He just getting beat up out here. Ricker takes the... Let's see. We're looking for lap 55, by the way, folks. Oh, actually, excuse me, 50. Lap 50 for stage 2. Step away real quick, take a commercial break here, and be right back.
There's an immeasurable bond that forms when you join the service. You'll do anything to protect and defend those at your side, and pushing the limits of your well-being is all just part of the job. But when this shared experience ends, it's easy to carry that mission-first mindset with you and neglect your own health and mental fitness. Team Red, White, and Blue understands these challenges and knows that together we can show veterans that their best days are ahead by providing opportunities to build healthier lifestyles right where they live and work. Through races, service projects, workouts, and a cutting-edge mobile app, our members develop a sense of camaraderie and mutual support. With a growing force of over 200,000 strong, we invite all veterans, families, and non-military supporters to start putting their well-being first. Team Red, White, and Blue is forging America's leading health and wellness community. Will you join the team?
Our light's still on here, but we're going back green here soon. Got a lap around this place. Been a good one so far. Still time. It is. Matt's got time. Let's see where he's at right now. Go back at 21st. So we still got plenty of time, like you said, to get back up front. Don't talk about him too much. End up hitting the wall. I apologize about that, folks. Step away. Look at this battle for the lead. Ricker right there, man. Cody Gibson, though, giving him everything he can. Here goes Heinzman. Mitchell Hudson. Ricker trying to hang on for dear life. Gibson along down the inside of him. Joe Hudson with those newer style tires. He's blue too. Yellow flagging. back and watch this. Fred Thompson. Okay. Well, that race control handled that one. I'll say he probably should have done towed that machine. That's pretty much caution coming out. I'll call it out, folks. Don't do it. You had plenty of time right there. You should have done stop. And yeah. Yeah. Caution's out. All right. Heated battle up front, though. Cody Gibson was able to take the lead. Tom Rickard in second. Cody's able to third. Hudson's get interesting with that green here, folks. Tight battle up front. All right, let's go back green. Cheeto Man out front, Cody Gibson. Looking hot right now with Tom Rickard right behind him. Cody Heinzman there along with him with Joe Hudson. Greg Mitchell. We saw before, now break down what we got. Cody's pitted on lap 29. He did not get tires. Tom Rickard and Cody Heinzman pitted on lap 25, didn't get tires. But Joe Hudson sitting on the newest set here. If that actually makes a huge difference, that green. Still not stage 2, though. Big track here, too, by the way. Pocono style. I mean, this place is huge. Can't find out the exact. See what we got here. .5 miles. This place is as big as Daytona. Up on the pace car. Now we're going to line them up 2 by 2. Cody Gibson, hold off. Ricker, hold off Heinzman and Hudson. Go. Y'all think on this start here? I know Cody's going to get to control the field. He's going to get the jump. I think it's going to come down to Heinzman, Hudson right there. Ricker's just going to be like, man, just don't run me over, please. Got Mitchell right there. Pace car's in. Here we go. We're going to see what happens. One's going to be the tricky part. Green flag. You see Cody Gibson get the good jump. Goes Heinzman. He's wanting to clear him quick. Down on him inside there. Hudson has to do the block, though. If not, Mitchell's going to try to go drive on the inside of him. Heinzman's going for the lead. And has other plans, though. He's holding him off. Hudson in the background there, though. It's Tom, man, along with Hudson on the inside. Right behind him, Codwell was able to make it around Mitchell. Everybody goes single file. Top three, Gibson, Heinzman, Hudson. Richter right behind them, along with the Codwell and Mitchell. Ergen up there in the 7th. Campbell's been able to move up too. Biggest mover was old Tom and Cody. From 17 and 18. Over those guys right now. We're going back here around about the 11th place spots. Got Eric Anderson, Lee Campbell, Andy Court there with him. Philip Van Veet out here tonight. Are looking for lap 45. Competition caution. Cody takes the lead over Cody Gibson, and Hudson says, I'm coming with you. Heinzman's looking to make it 2 for 2 here tonight, but I don't know. Joe Hudson says, look, I pitted a little early. Like to get up there, man, and at least get one of these stage points. Cody Heinzman was riding there in stage 1. And then Joe let him have it, I think. Went in the pits. Heinzman was actually saving a little bit of fuel. I think these cautions might have helped him out, though. Got our second stage here tonight. Looks like Heinzman is out front. Got this thing, man, level-headed right now. Joe Hudson right behind him. He tries to break the draft, going down a little short chute. Hudson does have a little help right there behind him with Cody Gibson. Much as he wants to break that draft. Oh, they both go into the wall hard. Gibson's going to do that about 5 more times. I love it. They are driving the wheels off of this thing. Lap 43. See what old Joe Hudson's got for him. I mean, they both followed each other into the wall, though. Man. Shoot it off down into turn number 1. Don't want to do that too many times. You knock the toe or something out of the truck. Don't want to turn. Gain, man, that Heinzman gets going into turn 1. Looks like Hudson's a little bit better in maybe turn 2 right here. He's able to gain on Heinzman down this little short chute and going into turn 2. He's able to drive a little bit better than Cody does. Cody goes a little high in that turn. Hudson gets a little bit better run coming off. Like I smacking a wall coming out of turn 2, though. All no matter what kind of momentum he's going to get here out of turn 3. One drives it in low, one drives a little higher. Heinzman out of the turn. What kind of draft is he going to get? Still got him. It's a stalemate. They were a 94 to a 90, a 99 on lap times. Even if he gets to his bumper, getting around him is going to be the problem. Up on our stage lap here, Cody Heinzman wants to make it 2 for 2 and extend that lead points-wise. Joe Hudson would just love to put in victory lane. Drives that thing out of the turn. Those two trucks are pretty much even. Cody right now doing a master class on how to stay out front. Hudson right now right there on his back end. He's keeping Cody honest though. Not letting him get up there and get relaxed. Making him run that machine. At 46, but it looks like Cody Heinzman is actually going to win the stage here. Heinzman right now looking for lap 50, excuse me. 5 more laps, 4 more laps. Look at Joe Hudson. Whoa, Cody got a little loose right there. Woo, that thing stepped sideways. And remember last time they went about 19 laps? Hudson pitted at 29. That's 20 laps. Cody was saving fuel to go 20-some laps. I just never knew that. That bobbing and weaving, I think, more on iRacing than it does help. Right now, Joe Hudson, feel like is a faster machine. Just hoping he can maybe pitch down Hudson and make him he can use those tires up. Heinzman out front, though, because if Joe's able to get in front of him, oh, right here, he's going to get a run on into the turn. I think, man, Heinzman is not a lot he's going to be able to do as Joe Hudson goes to the point. Boom, pass right there. Cody Heinzman falls into second. You got Cody Gibson. We got the Cody show right there. Gibson in third. Mitchell's looking on back there in the 4th place spot. Tom's maintaining a good run there in 5th. And Drew Codwell. Ed Jurgens there too, so everybody's getting just in a freight train. Around about 10th place spots, get Eric Anderson. He's beating down the back door there, Campbell. Going to look to try to see if he can't take that 9th place spot from him. Looks to the inside. Van Veek's a little bit too far back. They got a battle going on back here with Matthew Simple and company. Tanner's in the mix of that. Dorsey's there. Simple's falling back. He's nowhere he can go right now. He's kind of stuck behind that machine. Number 9 there, Dorsey, I believe. Gonna have to go to the outside and see if he can't do something. Out inside the play. Simple right now to the outside. For another couple laps here. We're going to stage number 2 here tonight. Joe Hudson, the man out front. Cody Heinzman along with him. Couple machines lap down. Casey Tomlinson. Jason Dismore. Oh, big wreck. Well, we were just watching, and Joe Hudson's involved. How did Joe Hudson wreck? Let's watch this one real quick. Oh, right there, and then Joe Hudson up there spinning. Saw the leader spinning. He just got clipped a little bit. Yeah, the leader right there spinning. So what a wild turn of events here. Let's can't break this one down. We're back there watching. Next thing we know, we got the leader going around. Heinzman's there, the inside. He's looking. Cody goes up the track. A little bit into him. Oh. Wow. Joe Hudson had a truck tonight. Did Cody get a little tight right there, go up the track, got into him. Probably felt like he was clear and it wasn't clear, and then Cody just got the back end of him and wow, turned him. And then we saw the big one back there at the back. Oh, so pit stops. Gonna put stage 2. Cody Heinzman's gonna get it here. Boy, take a quick break, be right back.
There's an immeasurable bond that forms when you join the service. You'll do anything to protect and defend those at your side, and pushing the limits of your well-being is all just part of the job. But when this shared experience ends, it's easy to carry that mission-first mindset with you and neglect your own health and mental fitness. Team Red, White, and Blue understands these challenges and knows that together we can show veterans that their best days are ahead by providing opportunities to build healthier lifestyles right where they live and work. Through races, service projects, workouts, and a cutting-edge mobile app, our members develop a sense of camaraderie and mutual support. With a growing force of over 200,000 strong, we invite all veterans, families, and non-military supporters to start putting their well-being first. Team Red, White, and Blue is forging America's leading health and wellness community. Will you join the team?
And then if you want to, just a little bit about how the foundation helped you.
You know, I was in a pretty serious deal, as most people know about. It's a pretty tough deal, very traumatic for my family. A lot of stuff that we went through that people would never understand. Without the assistance from the Steve King Foundation and several other donors as well, we could have come out of that thing in financial ruin. But it just takes a lot out of your family just to go through rehabilitation, all the medical bills. There's so many hidden expenses and stuff that you would never know about until you actually get involved in something like that. And and even if you help somebody out with 500 or 1,000 or 100, whatever it is, it means a ton to the person, just to be able to live and to get through these things. It takes an ungodly amount of money, time, effort, patience, with the families, the doctors, to be able to get through a traumatic experience. And, with the Steve King Foundation, it makes everything a lot better.
All right, here we go, folks. Getting set to go back green. Stage 2 under the books there. Cody's going to take it. Look outside. We got Greg Mitchell up front in this one. Contact between Cody, man, and Joe. Joe paid the price on it. Hit the wall hard. Night for him. Do it in. Truck out there, too. Hard racing. Mitchell, Heinzman, Gibson. Godwell Richter. Good run tonight. Car's in. Car's in. Greg gets to jump on the field. He's gone. Steve Gibson able to get on the inside there. Heinzman. Got Mitchell, Heinzman, Gibson. Oh, truck around the back. Hard to wall, too. Caution that. Andy Cork. Wow. What happens? You won right there. What happened to him? I think he just lost it. Lost it. Hits the wall hard. It's nailed the back. Greg Mitchell up front. Greg's trying to get some redemption from last week. Had a little bit of trouble. Pass halfway in this one. Good one. Solid here tonight. Pocono style. Don. Sponsor tonight. All right, still in the caution here. Good one tonight here. Cyberr Thunder. Tuesday League here with the trucks. Pocono Speedway. Had a couple great leaders up front. Got Matthew Simple fans out there in update. He's up to 12th. He's moved up 9 spots. Amanda Sherman up there in 13th. Fortunately, Corey caught up in a couple wrecks early on. He's had a bad night back in 29, so maybe Amanda can do it for the team here. Get you out front. Can't put this thing in the record books tonight. A little redemption from last week. He had one of the fastest trucks last week, and then all of a sudden, boom! Late race, he spun almost just like what Heinzman did early. The problem is Heinzman did his earlier. Yeah. Still on the caution. Set to go back green. All right, looks like lights off. On back green. Good one here tonight. Pocono style. Place the tricky triangle. I know Matthew's looking good. Hit the skinny pedal. I imagine he's hitting that thing about as hard as it can go. Got it to the floor. I mean, could get out there and maybe, tickle the carburetor. Actually, I don't even think they run carburetors anymore. And he said, I think they all fuel injected. So maybe he needs to get in there and fiddle with the computer a little bit. See if he can't get some more fuel going. Air coming in. Lights off on the pace car. Here we go, going back green. Mitchell out front with Heinzman there along with him. You got Cody Gibson, man, looking strong there too. Pace car's in. Green flag's about to fly. Back green back here. Pocono style. Here we go. Mitchell will lead the field off into turn one. Heinzman's going to fall right back there and behind him. And Gibson right there in the third place spot. Then you got Codwell. Codwell's got Jurgen on his back door. Ricker back there too. Meanwhile, that top three right now. So you see, man, Heinzman goes to the outside of Mitchell. Is Mitchell going to be able to hold him off, though? Heinzman slides. Mitchell actually slides more on the inside, so it looks like, man, the outside groove might be the place. They're all on the same amount of tires right now. 50-50. Getting close to about 30 in this one. See Heinzman out front. Unfortunate, man, Joe Hudson earlier in the race had one of those dominant machines out there. This a little incident between him and Heinzman cost him. Ouch. Gibson right now back in third. Mitchell right there sitting in the second place spot. Codwell hanging on in the fourth. Cody leading it. Jurgen looking pumped up, man, back there in the fifth place spot, though, with Bowman. Ricker's still having a good night here in a seventh place spot up 15. Campbell along with him. Tanner Marr bouncing back up in the ninth. You got Stipperson and Anderson there, too. Oh, Eric Anderson. Got Temple back there. Anderson. What we got? Stipperson, Anderson, Simple. Got a Simple, Anderson, Stipper. Here we go. Get that real quick. Van Veek. Good to see him back out here. Hadn't been out here in a while. Joe Phillip in the Kool-Aid machine. Ooh yeah, truck. Got Leroy Cobb right there too. Right behind him. Oh, Mountain Dew. Sherman gonna look on the inside of Simple. Look at it. Gonna try to take that 12th place spot away from Matthew. It's the battle on the track right now. The leaders out front, they're all single file. Phillips says, yeah, that's a combination. Coors, Mountain Dew, and Kool-Aid. All right there in the line. Take your pick. I'm picking the Mountain Dew with the Kool-Aid. Y'all can have the Cools. All right. Simple hangs on the 12th. Van Veet there in the 13th. Sherman up in the 14th. Oh, Leroy Cobb. Just like to say Leroy Jenkins. In 15th. Meanwhile, Heinzman out front trying to hold off man Greg Mitchell as much as he can. We're coming up here soon, about 25 to go in this one. It's been a good race here tonight, too. A lot of excitement, some good strategies up front. Cody and Mitchell, remember early in the race, kind of were just riding. What's up, Dustin? Which Cody? Gibson or Heinzman? There's two Codys out here. Oh, the number 2. Oh, the number 2. I don't see another Cody out here that's in the number 2. Gibson. He's in the number 1 machine, by the way. Let you look at it right there. Cheeto Man. Thought you was out here racing, Dustin. Where you at? Hanging out. It looks like Heinzman right now is extending the lead a little bit over Mitchell. Gibson. That's just something changes. Lap 62 right now. Durgan having a good run too. Along with Bowman. Bowman right there. Tom Rickard. Been steady. Up 15 spots there in 7th. Quietly hanging on. Hanging on. Ooh, yellow. Larry Bell. Chris Rose. If I can see what happened. Just right there behind Larry. Those two trucks just got into each other, maybe. Larry just lost it? We're watching. Ooh, oh, Rose just got the little bit of contact on him. And, After Bell, that thing didn't go over. Okay, caution here, folks. That'll give us a chance. We'll step away. Right back.
And then if you want to, just a little bit about how the foundation helped you.
You know, I was in a pretty serious deal, as most people know about. It's a pretty tough deal, very traumatic for my family. A lot of stuff that we went through that people would never understand. Without the assistance from the Steve King Foundation and several other donors as well, we could have come out of that thing in financial ruin. But it just takes a lot out of your family just to go through rehabilitation, all the medical bills. There's so many hidden expenses and stuff that you would never know about until you actually get involved in something like that. And and even if you help somebody out with 500 or 1,000 or 100, whatever it is, it means a ton to the person, just to be able to live and to get through these things. It takes an ungodly amount of money, time, effort, patience, with the families, the doctors, to be able to get through a traumatic experience. And, with the Steve King Foundation, it makes everything a lot better.
Hi, I'm Blaine Smith, the Executive Director of Team Red, White, and Blue, and I wanted to take a minute just to welcome you on board and let you know that we're proud to have you as a new member of our team. This short video is a way for us to give you an idea of what you can expect from your experience at Team Red, White, and Blue, and also what we expect from you in return. Something that's really, really important to the fabric of our organization is our Eagle ethos. It's just 6 words, but they mean a lot to us, and they guide us in all we do. Those 6 words: passion, positivity, people, commitment, camaraderie, and community are more than just organizational values. They're what we're all about and what we strive to work for in all of our programs and in every single one of our interactions. The next thing I want you to know is that we are an inclusive organization by design. We're open to veterans of all eras, of all ages, branches of service, combat experience, as well as active duty service members, their families, their friends, and just supportive members of the community that come out and take part in our mission. Every single person is important to what we do. All are welcome, and we look forward to seeing you all out there.
There's an immeasurable bond that forms when you join the service. You'll do anything to protect and defend those at your side, and pushing the limits of your well-being is all just part of the job. But when this shared experience ends, it's easy to carry that mission-first mindset with you and neglect your own health and mental fitness. Team Red, White, and Blue understands these challenges and knows that together we can show veterans that their best days are ahead by providing opportunities to build healthier lifestyles right where they live and work. Through races, service projects, workouts, and a cutting-edge mobile app, our members develop a sense of camaraderie and mutual support. With a growing force of over 200,000 strong, we invite all veterans, families, and non-military supporters to start putting their well-being first. Team Red, White, and Blue is forging America's leading health and wellness community. Will you join the team?
All right, folks, here we go. Lights off on the pace car. Gonna have 24 to go in this one. Been a stellar one here tonight. Appreciate Don Price out there sponsoring us here. Cyberr Thunder Tuesday League. Codwell. Okay. Did not pit. Oh, no. We've seen tonight where tires actually do matter. So we'll see if he can hold them off. Everybody pitted behind him. Heinzman, Mitchell and company. Gibson there. What do we got? That was picked for tonight. Gonna get a green the rest of the way. And a good one. We had a few cautions out here, but for the most part, it's been clean and green. I've liked it. Pace car's in. Here we go. Codwell will get the jump on the field. He's hoping that Gibson back there, man, battles with Heinzman a little bit. You can see Cody Gibson on the outside there, Heinzman. You see Mitchell's going to try to see if he can't get on the outside too, but Heinzman should have the preferred run there on the inside. We'll see. All those guys are on equal tires. We have seen the outside be the benefit here. Heinzman right now struggling a little bit on the inside. He's going to have to drive it on the inside there. And he does. He clears Mitchell. Oh, there Cody Gibson got that thing kicking sideways. Kicking like a chicken. He's trying to run down Codwell. Codwell goes a little high in the turn. Cody Gibson right now in second. Seen most of the night. You get marred behind another truck. Very hard to pass. So just that track position in the air. Yeah, oh, look here, Mitchell. I think Mitchell knows the assignment. He says, look, it's time to go. If we don't get Cody Heinzman put in the back somewhere, yeah. You can see Greg Mitchell right now racing hard. There to the inside of him. Cody's going to fly up the track. All back into the fourth. Rodwell out front, though. He's been harassed by Cody Gibson on his back tailgate. With Mitchell there in third, Heinzman in fourth. Here comes Ed Jurgen. We haven't heard much from him tonight, but right now, he's pushing the envelope. I mean, we still got a ways to go in this one with 21. One way to go on this track. Got 4 drivers under a blanket. Mitchell's got to watch making that pass on Gibson, though, because he'll leave that outside lane open to Heinzman right there. Then the battle's going to be on for third. He can't clear Gibson. See how much momentum he loses coming out of turn 3. He's going to have to gain it back. He can stay side by side here with Heinzman going into turn 1. He will. If he can't get him. Heinzman just drives it off the turn. See, that's what I'm talking about. When you go in and try to make that pass, leave it open. Heinzman's going to try the same thing here, though. Ooh, Gibson slipped. Heinzman just drove it in hard. Godwell out front. Mitchell unfortunately falling back to fourth. Cody right now, look at that. Slicing and dicing. Makes it look easy, don't he? Takes it to the point. Battle right now. Oh, Godwell on pit road. Hands it over to Mitchell. Jurgen's there with him. Back in fifth. Campbell along with it there in sixth. Cody's checked out right now. Big lead. $19 to go in this one. Heinzman's gone. The only person tonight, man, we see him get near old Hudson. All equal set of tires, but into that lead to 1.3 seconds right now. Back here we're around Lee Campbell. Tom Ricker still hanging on to fifth there, up 17 spots. Campbell there in sixth. Anderson in seventh. Mike Stephenson there in eighth. Tanner having a good run in ninth. And Gary Bowman hanging the 10th place spot. Guys just staying single file right now for the moment. Matthew Simple on the outside of top 10 looking in. Right back there. A little work to go to get to Bowman, though. About, yeah, it's about 2 seconds that gap between. Campbell looking to see if he can get another spot here over Anderson. Get that 6th place away from him. Campbell falls back in line, though. Battle for second here. Still looking. I think they've let Heinzman get a little bit too far out front. He's going to be comfortable out there. 2-second lead. Now, they pitted on lap 64. They're going to have to pit again. 74, 84. Yeah, they're not going lap. I feel like everybody's going to have to pit again. 17 to go. And I think around about 10 to go, 12 to go is probably when you're going to see a lot come in. Don't know what Mitchell and them could do. Short pit, maybe. See if they can't get in front of Heinz. I mean, that's the key. We're going to have to get in front of them. They don't want to short pit too early and then give away the advantage of the tires. I've seen the tires be, a little advantage here tonight. Shocking because we don't see a lot of tracks with, tires been that huge of an advantage. I mean, Heinzman's staying about 500. Mitchell. Several tenths faster than Gibson. Quite sure what he's found. He's found. I doubt he's saved. It's really not going to benefit to save fuel. He's not going to save enough fuel. Does right here in turn 1. Up the wall. They're not having to shift either. RPM gauge not getting that high, is it? Let's see. Saving, I don't know why. Yeah. Oh, Greg right there saved some. Victor on pit road. I mean, the reason why he would be saving any to maybe there's no way he's making it all the way. They went 22 laps before. That was with a call. They would have to go 74, 84. That's 20. Have to go 26 laps. Unless he's looking at come in and just do fuel, but Cody's got to be seeing thinking the same thing. Cody's got the advantage here. 2.9 second lead. I don't know what Mitchell can do. I mean, if Cody comes in now, even if he takes no tires, which tires probably wouldn't be the issue. He took fuel. He wouldn't have to take a lot of fuel. He'd have to fill it up. So would Mitchell. Mitchell might could go another laps out there and then not quite fill it up. But can he close that 3-second gap? That's going to be. So it's coming down to a pit strategy race here. I said 12 laps. You're going to see him come in. We'll see. I don't believe they can make it the distance. Hudson, if you're out there watching, this one out there watching, let me well, yellow flag, never mind. This changes everything. Chris Rose, yellow flag by himself. Loses it. Wow. Well, that throws our pit strategy out the window because everybody's coming on pit road now. And unfortunately, you're probably going to take tires. And we've already seen what Heinzman can do on new tires. So, wow, I really wanted to see that one come down to a strategy and see, because Mitchell was saving and all that saving he was doing. Yeah, it wiped away the 3-second lead, but all that saving he was doing for strategy-wise out the window. Oh, boy. It's going to be interesting. We're going to step away, take one last break, folks, and come back and get the conclusion of this one. It's going to be interesting.
There's an immeasurable bond that forms when you join the service. You'll do anything to protect and defend those at your side, and pushing the limits of your well-being is all just part of the job. But when this shared experience ends, it's easy to carry that mission-first mindset with you and neglect your own health and mental fitness. Team Red, White, and Blue understands these challenges and knows that together we can show veterans that their best days are ahead by providing opportunities to build healthier lifestyles right where they live and work. Through races, service projects, workouts, and a cutting-edge mobile app, our members develop a sense of camaraderie and mutual support. With a growing force of over 200,000 strong, we invite all veterans, families, and non-military supporters to start putting their well-being first. Team Red, White, and Blue is forging America's leading health and wellness community. Will you join the team?
And then if you want to, just a little bit about how the foundation helped you.
You know, I was in a pretty serious deal, as most people know about. It's a pretty tough deal, very traumatic for my family. A lot of stuff that we went through that people would never understand. Without the assistance from the Steve King Foundation and several other donors as well, we could have come out of that thing in financial ruin. But it just takes a lot out of your family just to go through rehabilitation, all the medical bills. There's so many hidden expenses and stuff that you would never know about until you actually get involved in something like that. And even if you help somebody out with 500 or 1,000 or 100, whatever it is, it means a ton to the person, just to be able to live and to get through these things. It takes an ungodly amount of money, time, effort, patience, with the families, the doctors, to be able to get through a traumatic experience. And, with the Steve King Foundation, that makes everything a lot better.
All right, folks, here we go. Let's line them up and see what we look like, because we got some guys going to roll the dice on this one. Tom Ricker's one of them. He did at lap 76 with 4 tires. Behind him, Lee Campbell, though, pitted, but he only took 9 seconds. He probably took 2 tires or just fuel. Ed Jurgen with a 2-tire stop. Cody Heinzman, the first one with 4. Bowman with 2. Gibson with 4. And Mitchell with 4. They got marked back in traffic there. All going to be Cody and him gets through the field here. Nine to go. 8 to go when he crossed the line. Tom can get out front, and Heinzman has trouble getting around Jurgen and Campbell. Maybe Bowman and Gibson can get up there, or Mitchell. Tom might be able to pull this thing off. Here we go. Cross your fingers and hope. Sometimes you got to roll that dice. Caution kind of threw a monkey in a lot of guys' plans here. Wrench in the monkey plan. Ever how you want to say it. Pace cars in. Here we go. Hopefully for the final time here. Pushing. I think he understands and knows the importance of getting around these guys up front. Gibson's there. Jurgen on those 2 tires though, and look at Cody Heinzman with the 4 tires and nobody behind him to battle with him. Tom breaking the draft. Trying to do everything he can to do that. See Gibson coming up here. He's battling with Campbell. Campbell's on an older set of tires too. Look at Tom. He is just trying everything he can. He's hoping that Gibson gets there and harasses Heinzman a little bit. I mean, if Cody Gibson gets up there and races with Heinzman, that could give the advantage to Tom. You know, and that's what I'm looking at. I mean, when does Gibson make the move? He can't follow in the tire tracks there of Ricker. Tom's going to fire it hard to the outside. Those older tires just not going to hold up. Push up in the track. Yeah, see Heinzman right there. Yeah, Heinzman, come on now. I'm gonna say on a limb here. Heinzman really loves to push and lean on some guys. Lean back on him, fellas. Lean back. Here comes Gibson. Here comes Mitchell. Tom Ricker's not giving up though. And it all depends on how quick Gibson can get around Ricker. And yeah, throwing blocks. We saw what happened earlier with the blocks. The Tom going to shoot her off down the inside, but those tires just not going to hold up. And then you see Gibson right there on the outside. Hands to the race. Woo! Tom in second. Gibson. Oh, he got turned. Gibson did. Oh, my. Caution out. Are you kidding me? Wow. Well, all these guys, I'm going to just say, all of them up here running aggressive. And they all were just, it's flat out go. I think Mitchell just kind of caught maybe a little bit of the back there of Heinzman. Had a run. They just got together. Wow. Wow. Green white checker. Woo! I don't know what to say. Tom's running his heart out up there. Cody's sitting in second. Or in first. Mitchell's up there in third. So on this restart one, Heinzman's got to go and get out front and just walk away. Mitchell has to clear Ricker quick. I mean, quick. It's going to be interesting to see how this one comes down. I don't know. What do you do? This is, it will be a green-white checker. Come around. I don't know. 30-second break. All right, back. All right, they're lining them up. Go off on the pace car next time by. Line them up side by side. So we have had some wild ones here tonight. Had some good racing. Had some heartbreak. Who knows? Okay, let's see what we got. Double foul. That ought to be good. Well, let's see. Tom could race Cody hard. The problem is Cody's going to get that advantage of the leader. So he's going to step out. It's all going to depend on what Mitchell does. And I gotta say Cody's smart here, Heinzman. He put Mitchell behind Tom. Yeah. That's smart. Pace car's about to go in. White checkered attempt number 1. Gonna make it all the way around to get to the white flag, and Heinzman gets the jump, spins the tires just a little bit, and you see Tom, yeah, see, that's why he did that right there. And once Cody gets out there, there's going to be, running him down is going to be a problem. Not saying they can't. He's out there comfortable now. We'll see. Going to be interesting. It's go time. See Ricker right now. Mitchell's pushing for everything he's worth behind him. Tom Ricker driving that truck hard. Look out. Cody Heinzman isn't safe yet. See Tom right there along with it. Heinzman goes a little bit high out of turn 3. This is what Heinzman wants to see. White flag one more time. Tom's going to have to try to, and Mitchell's going to push. Mitchell pushed him into the turn 1. Tom drives it down on the inside. But is it going to stick? Drives Heinzman up against the wall. I mean, Mitchell is pushing Ricker right now. He'll push him into turn 2 again. Cody Heinzman's there. Tom Ricker to the point. Hang on to your seat, Kathy. This is good. Boy, this one here is going to come to the line. Now Greg Mitchell needs to sit back there and battle with Cody Heinzman. Is Tom Ricker going to steal this one? Mitchell blocks the inside, though, of Heinzman, and Tom Ricker is going to pull this win out of the hat. Wow, what a finish. Holy cow. Man, that was a masterclass of teamwork up front. Woo. That was awesome. That was awesome. Oh, that one was good. That was really good. Ah, that was good. Wow. I don't know what to say. We're in awe. And Kathy, man, Tom did it. Got the win. His mom's there too. Just, wow. Well, let's bring him up. Get a word. Greg, join the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. I got you.
Well, I gotta ask. I mean, I know you and Tom back there been teammates and whatnot, and I saw what Heinzman did to start on the outside to put you behind Tom. But take us through those last couple laps on what the strategy was right there between you two guys.
Well, we didn't really. I mean, we were talking out what our game plan was as far as what to do, but I mean the goal was if I got a run on Tom, I was gonna try to pass him. If I didn't get a run, I was just gonna push him. So if I didn't get a big enough run, so I had just enough a run to push him down the back stretch going into 2, and it was just enough to get inside of Cody, and he did a good job sticking it on the inside and then slide jobbing him. So that was really fun. Everybody raced him clean and hard, and that was a good time.
Yeah, and especially with the older tires, too. You know, we've seen tonight some of the tires fall off. You know, he had about 4 or 5 lap older tires and be able to hold it there. Did you think he was going to be able to hold that inside in front of you? I mean, because you had the better tires.
I think we all had the same tires at that point. Tom, yeah, correct. On Tom, he had 2 laps on his tires, so really not that bad. And then Cody and I had 2 laps fresher, obviously. So I don't think that was too much of a disadvantage. It was more about just position on the corners, and you just had to have the track position and get the position on the car, either inside of you or outside of you. But the outside could actually hold the line pretty good, but it was really hard to do. So Tom dove it into 2, and that's what won it for him. But
hey, no
it
doubt.
was good. Yeah, no, it was really good. I wish that caution didn't come out, because I think Cody was going to run out of fuel. He was just going all the way, and I was saving like crazy. So.
Was that your plan to maybe? Was you going to try to make it? Because I'd been like 24, 25 laps to stretch.
Yeah, well, what sucked is we were racing really hard at the beginning of that run, and that you have to almost save the entire run if you want to go 25 to 26. So I was about a half a lap short with 10 or 12 to go. So I could have gotten there. I know Gibson was behind me and Saban as well. So I was trying to kind of keep a gap with him and playing checkers or chess with him as well. So that was the hard part. But anyway, I was bummed that caution came out.
Yeah, I tell you what, man. Hey, you look good. Still got third tonight. You got anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, well, thank you for Don for sponsoring the race. Thanks to Tom for the league, of course, and awesome win for him. Congrats! I know it's been a long time coming for him, and he's been kind of playing with the getting into the playoffs or not. He's been right on the border, so I know he's stoked for that. And then you for doing the broadcast, man. So thank you very much.
There you go, Greg Mitchell bringing home in third. But this guy here, man, he dominated a lot of it. Cody, join the booth. Got a copy.
I got you, Joe.
Man, I tell you what, yeah, I didn't see it coming. I know out there you've had the advantage a lot tonight. It was a wild up and down race for you, but did you see, man, Tom there at the end? I mean, what was going through your mind on that? First off, did you want that caution? Because I was talking to Greg. He was saving. I think he was going to try to go the distance. Did you have enough to make it?
So on that run that turned out pretty long, where everyone started saving, towards the start of it, I saw, it was like 3 entire laps to save, and with how big this track is and how hard everyone around me was running, I was like, you know what? I'm just not going to save. I'm just going to push all out, hope for a caution. And lo and behold, I saw Chris Rose spinning down to the apron in front of me, and I don't know if you caught it, but I saw him spin to the inside, so I pointed my car towards it to try and help bring out the yellow, and it worked. But gotta do what you can to kind of get the favorable yellow, and that's kind of what I was hoping for, to get a run to the finish that wasn't going to be fuel based and just kind of on pace, because I felt like I had a pretty good run on pace the whole night. I felt like I could hang it out there with anyone and kind of make some moves and whatnot, and usually that's really hard at this track just with the air and everything. But no, it was awesome. And on that final run or two, I knew Tom was up there, and I knew he was on kind of a different tire strategy, so I wasn't actually thinking I was gonna have too much trouble. I felt like with the different tire strategies towards the end, me being the first one on 4, that it might work out in my favor. But he just he ran a perfect race at the end, and on that very last run he had the help of Greg, his quote-unquote teammate, if you will. There's not really teams here, but they're always hanging out in a call together, so I knew Greg was going to be helping him out. And going through turn 2 on the final lap, he was on the inside of me. He pulled the perfect move, because the way he got ahead of me and then just kind of drifted up, if I didn't let out of the gas, I was going to go into the wall. So he pulled the perfect move. I had to let off. That killed my momentum, and it was just me and Greg side by side behind him, nothing we could do, and he just set sail and got the win. So that's really cool. We don't get to see Tom win very often. I think this is Tom's first win since I joined at the start of 2024. So he's definitely really happy about this, and I don't think there's anyone in the league who's not happy for Tom.
Hey, no doubt. But I tell you what, you drove a fantastic race there tonight. I'm like with you. I knew you had the better tires, had that lead advantage going into off to the caution. But man, what a race there at the end! I tell you what, it was just thriller. Got anybody you want to thank for an awesome finish tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to you for doing the broadcast, Joe. Shout out to everyone who comes out and makes the league what it is. Tom for running it. Does a great job. It's a great place to race, and we get these really awesome finishes every so often, and it definitely stands out and makes up for some of the less than ideal times like last week. This was a really good race. So glad we got to put on that show. Looking forward to next week wherever we go. Shout out to my grandparents always watching, and yeah, good job, Tom.
Hey, I tell you what, there you go. That's Cody Heinzman. Bring her home in second, man, tonight. It was a wild one. But this guy, man. Tom, join the booth. You got a copy.
You gotcha, Joe. How you doing?
Well, awesome win, but I got to say, I know Kathy's there watching, and I know she's ecstatic because week after week we talk and we see it's up and down. I noticed the last couple of weeks you've been creeping up there towards the front, but did you want to see that final caution come out? I mean, because it could have played in your favor. Well, it did play in your favor ultimately, but it could have played against you on how Cody put y'all, where he went to the outside on the restart.
I don't know what I wanted, Joe. I just know that I wanted to be racing with Cody, preferably on my own, because anytime there's additional cars around you, it kind of not messes you up, right? But they're going for a win too. So if it was just the 28 and I, we could have dueled it out just between the two of us. Then you throw the caution in there, and who knows what's going to happen on the restart. But luckily, Greg gave me an incredible push down the front stretch, down the back stretch, whatever stretch that's called down there. So thanks to Greg for that.
Yeah, I mean, we saw it there. I know y'all two, man, were, kind of collaborating. I said, well, maybe, hey, that's the best scenario to be right there. Tom's got a good teammate behind him. We'll see what Greg does. I know he was kind of nervous on that end, but I'll take us back. He was on those older tires, and I was a little worried on that one. I know they wasn't that old, but I've seen tonight kind of little pattern guys on little older tires fall off a little bit. But you were able to hold. I mean, did you think that truck was going to stick like it did going inside there with Heinzman?
No, but I did it anyway. No, I sent it down there, and I was really good in the tunnel turn 2 the entire night. And it just so happened that was the corner that I was going to be able to clear him on. And I just went down there, and I just kind of tapped the brake, and I jerked the wheel left, and I hit the apron, and I'm going left and right, and I look up, and Greg's on the inside of Cody, and I just told Greg, I'm like, you better race him hard in 3 because, we got to go.
Yeah, I mean, we saw it there. That was perfect. I mean, it was awesome. I thriller at the end. Like I said, I know you've been creeping up there week after week. You've had some heartbreak in some races. And I know Kathy's got to be ecstatic, man, with the win here tonight. It's awesome. See, and I asked, is this your first win in a while, or when's the last win you've had?
This is my first win in a while. This is, I believe I was on an 89 or a 90 race winless streak. So when you figure that we're racing 23 races a season, you're talking 4 or 5 seasons, give or take. And this one's really special because she's downstairs, she's watching on TV. So she's visiting here for a week.
So I'm just getting to talk to her on the chat. I was like, I knew she wouldn't be able to chat tonight. So yeah.
Yeah, she's here. So this is a special one. I'll get points up and all that kind of fun stuff. But yeah, we'll get to celebrate this one together, which is a very rare thing.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. I know she's happy. I know you're happy. It was an awesome race, thriller up here, man. It was a wild one. You got anybody you want to thank for the win tonight?
Joe, thank you for doing this. I want to thank the race sponsor, Don Price. Don wasn't able to make the race out here tonight, but he did sponsor the race. Want to thank all the drivers that come out week in and week out to race here at Cyberr on a Tuesday night. I may be biased, but I think we have the best league and group and community on iRacing. We've just got a really good group of folks here that all help make the league go around here, because it's not just me. It's everybody from kind of the people that I look to for help, and all the drivers coming out spending a couple hours on a Tuesday night. So thank you to all of them. And also, I would get in trouble when I go downstairs. Thank you to my mom for being here.
There you go. Well, what a heck of a Mother's Day gift right there. Put in a victory lane tonight. Again, congratulations, Tom.
Thank you, Joe, and thank you again for doing this.
There you go, Tom Ricker, man. Put in a victory lane. You know what? Hey, folks, I'm kind of excited up here. I stay neutral on a lot of the drivers. I mean, I'm up here in the booth, but I am really, really happy that Tom won that one, and his mom was there because she does talk week in and week out, and try to pump him up. But man, what a race out there with Heinzman, Mitchell, and all the other drivers out there on the field. It's great to see. But for myself and everyone, we're going to leave tonight here, Cyberr Thunder Tuesday League. Everyone have a good night.